Gish, they couldn't figure out the acronym for it. Misha's an awesome international humanitarian. So they with Gish instead, because it was a little more regular.
Yeah, we have done some actual good charitable stuff with Gish too. But I'm sorry for all the pain and suffering that it's caused you as a participant over the years.
And it was pretty awesome when a friend of mine showed up to my house one day, asked me to be a part of to be on his winning team. I think the category was photograph a celebrity with their dog that most looks, or something like that. Most looks like their dog most looks like the celebrity. So it was my dog Lucy and me. They put a little beard on Lucy to crown her. So I have the picture. So anyway, his team won that one.
That's amazing.
Deservedly so. Deservedly so. Step right up.
Hi, I'm Sam.
Hi, Sam.
I hate to get you out of this one, Tim, because big fan as well, but I have a question kind of directed more toward Castiel. I'd love to hear the answer directly from him, but if not,
It's like you're really being painted out of this question at the outset. It's like,
And she's in.
Please do not intervene in this question, Tim.
She zoomed in the camera, so it's just you and a shoulder.
sorry. But a lot of us fans were really disappointed that Castiel wasn't in the finale, and so as part of, maybe just to get some closure, because we know Jack brought it back from the empty and hopefully he'll have it, but we don't really know where he is now. And sorry. I guess my question is Cass happy where he is?
Tim, you want to get this one?
So Sam, relax, honey, you're awesome. Yes, he is happy. I'll tell you why. Because he was such a good, positive character. He has to be happy because he earned that karma. That's why. That's my opinion. I mean, they got to be a character.
I think that's a lovely answer, and it was really well written. I think that Castiel, you know, the fact that the MD came and took Castiel when he made his declaration to Dean, his declaration of love to Dean, that I think told us that Cass really was happy. The curse that had been cast against him was, if he's ever truly happy, the empty will come and take him away. And the empty came and took him away, which means that he was truly happy. So that being able to express that actually did, I think, bring him happiness. And I think it was so seminal. My sense is that it was so seminal that it had lasting power for him. You know, just in the saying and just in being, rather than in having. I think a lot of you know, the question is probably coming from the fact that Cass is presumably somewhat alone, right? But Cass made the statement that he didn't have to have in order to be happy, right? So I'm gonna go with yes, he is happy.
So basically my answer.
Yeah, but much less articulate and much more long-winded, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What he said.
He was workshopping it, you had the final say. It was wrong order, that's all. Our next question.
Hi, my name is Cheyenne.
Step up, so we can hear you.
Hi, my name is Cheyenne, and this is for both of you. I was wondering, what was your favorite episode to film and why?
Favorite episode and why?
Okay. My favorite episode to film, I don't know. I really did enjoy. I mean, it's hard. I think I'm conflating what my favorite episode to watch with what my favorite episode to film was. But the French Mistake, where we broke completely basically broke the fourth wall, and Sam and Dean were cast into a parallel universe where they were on a TV show called Supernatural. And they were the characters, Sam and Dean, played by the actors Jared and Jensen, and I was the actor Misha Collins. That was pretty thrilling, and it made me proud to be a part of the show. One of the things that I loved about the show was the way in which there were a lot of episodes that just felt like sort of cookie cutter Supernatural episodes that were more or less just following a template and frankly weren't that interesting. But we did a lot of episodes that really broke the mold where the writers were doing something completely out of the box, and that episode was, I think, the pinnacle of that. And I was like, I am really proud to be a part of this show right now. When that script first came out, my dialogue, I sent a note back to Ben Edlund, who was the writer of that script. He's a genius. And I said, can you make the Misha character more douchey? Like, can you make him the quintessential douchey actor? And the revisions came back, and I felt like they didn't push it quite far enough. And so I added in a few things, like when my hair was getting fixed by the hair and makeup person, and I just pushed her away, and like she wasn't even a human. And when the PA said to me on set, like, "Good night, Misha," I just ignored him. And I was like just this self-important sort of douchey actor. And my manager watched that episode when it aired, and he said, "Misha, it was so nice to finally see you just getting to play yourself."
I have the same answer. She'll give you a hint. Spoiler, it's going to be one of the two episodes that featured Kane. So I think I'm going to go first with the Executioner Sign, which is my second episode. Mostly because that epic freaking fight scene has to do with Jensen. We rehearsed that scene for 2 days, and Jensen is so incredibly good at that stuff that we used actually no stunt people were hurt or harmed in the making of that scene. And this,
Yeah.
so that was probably my favorite episode.
Well, unfortunately we're out of time, but my favorite episode is also Executioner, is when you dismissed Castiel like a rag doll into a barn. I love that scene.
That was one of the other reasons.
That was fantastic. But